This painting is going to be my gift to a gold member of Enjoying Our Artist community. She likes urban sketches. She likes to paint houses, trees, and everything on the street. So I'm going to show you how I paint this landscape painting with trees and house. I first want to decide how much sky that I want to keep it for the painting. Going to use a very light color to do a little study. I would like to have a little bit more sky in that case. So I'm going to have 2/3 for the sky, 1/3 for the land. Like that. Again, this a little bit higher and this side a little bit lower. That's fine. And after I decide on that, I'm going to think about how big is the house over here. I'm going to keep the house over here. Not very big. Right over here. So just think simple. Let's think about it as a simple box. Like that. And there will be a tree next to it. But I probably want this tree a little bit smaller. Like that. But a little bit wider. And let's see. And on this side, I'm going to have this tree come a little bit closer to the house. Maybe about this big. And closer to the house. Like that. And have this tree a little bit more too on the left hand side. Like that. I think this good. And then the road, take a look. And the road over here, I don't want this to connect to the side of the house. So I decided to move a little bit more to the left, like this. You can change if you want. You make your own decisions. And this coming on this side, the road, this will be quite a bit of grass over here. Like that. And I'm going to remove the parking lot. There's no parking lot over here. So it's just coming up like that. Okay, this is good. Now I know the house is over here. And when I paint the sky, this side of the house, I'm going to leave it a little bit lighter than the lower part over here. So I'm going to give it a little bit definitions on the edge over here. Just remind myself, this is the edge of the house. This is the tree. I can make it look like a multiple tree over here. Like that, that's okay. That's alright. Now I'm going to start painting into the sky first. I'm going to paint the first color as look a little bit red. Just a little red with a little bit blue. Like that. I'm going to paint it in I can paint the entire paper if I want. Just see. And then a few lines over here, a little bit more red at the bottom over here. On the other side, I just keep a little light. Just a little bit yellow over here too. There's the sky over here. That's good. Now I'm going to soften a little bit this color. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start putting the blue color. Now, I'm gonna remove I'm gonna have the space for a little bit more clean blue color. This is the pleasant blue. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have a little bit more blue. We'll start from the top over here. Let's see. Coming here on the top over here, it's quite a bit of blue too. And the bottom over here, a little blue, like that. So because the wet, the blue and the red color now is softly merged together. I would like to have those colors coming up like this. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna use the soft brush, just tap on it. Have a nice soft connection. That's good. I'm gonna let the sky dry first and come back to. For a landscape, it's so important is the feeling. So when you have painting the sky, you make sure it feels like the sky, like farther away. So for the land, it's much darker than the sky overall. So I'm gonna take this blue color, get a little red. I'm gonna take the color from the side. So this is the most, just for the road, right over here. Can be even darker. So let's see. A little bit over here too, like that. And on the side over there, I'm gonna have a little bit warmer. So get the red and the yellow color. So make a little bit like a brownish color. Right over here. Just squint your eye, think about how dark this color it was supposed to be. And that's good. Maybe a little bit this color over here too. And then the next color, that will be the green color. I'm going to take quite a bit of yellow. There you go. Get the yellow color, but the green is not pure bright yellow-green color. So I'm going to take this color and put over here, making sure it is dark enough. A little bit more blue. Make sure the green color dark enough. Get a little red so it's not so bright. Okay, now I'm gonna coming over here, put the green color next to the road. Like that. You can push it in a little bit. And get a little bit more yellow color. Like that. And the top over here have a little green color. Set it in like that. Now come here, next to the road over here. Here you go. Okay, now coming to on this side. I'm going to switch the color a little bit, have a little bit more yellow, get a little red. Like that. That's pretty good. Probably leave a little bit on the road. It's a little bit here and there. Just give a little bit texture. Now I come back to the sky. Now this time I'm going to have the large goat hair Chinese calligraphy brush. I'm going to mix a little gray color. I already have the 3 primary colors all together over here. So it's pretty easy. Just mix them with the combinations and it will look like great. Add a little bit water like this. Just give it making sure it looks soft and have a little bit blue. Like that. Squint your eye so you can see whether or not it's the correct feel. Now coming into the lower part over here is ready to add a little bit red color. This good color, like that. And on the bottom over here, have a little bit red. Like that, and coming up. Okay, let's see. On this side, can have a little bit too. And I'm going to remove this color, look a little bit too dark. Now at the bottom over here, I'm going to add some blue color. Not just bright blue colors, like a blue-gray colors. Okay, that's good. Look for what's the color, but this color should never be darker than the road. Okay, coming through over here like that. That is still the sky, is farther away. Okay, that's good. Like that. And a little bit is the same color at the bottom over here too. Okay, let's take a look. I'm going to, any color I want to remove, return it. Okay. And the top over here have a little bit red. Now I'm going to come back to the lamp. Take a look. Have a little bit more red color. And here. That's good. I want to get a little bit red color on here too. Create a little bit sharper texture. And a little bit over here too. Just think about the motion of those lines. Okay, like coming through over here in the middle, and I also have a little bit. I think that's fine. And now the lens has a little bit more feeling of dimensions. When you're doing a landscape painting or any painting, you don't want to just copy what you see. You actually have an idea in your mind, and your eye is looking for the supporting materials from the nature or from what you see in the setting, and to support your idea. Okay, this is good. Now I'm going to set the first color on the house. Let's take a look. A little bit, it's gray color, but it's more on the yellow side. And also the colors is not really a lot, so I'm going to have a little bit more red. And they're probably fine, this color. A little bit more yellow. But I'm going to make sure it's light enough. Now let's see. This wall. Now you paint the color on the paper and you immediately know it's maybe a little bit too dark, so you can use the water to light up a little bit. Like that. So coming down, that's good. And I'm gonna keep at the window above the door, so a little bit lighter, like that. There you go. A little bit lighter here too. And also on the other side, I'm gonna lift up a little bit of this window. It decided to only have one window over here. The space a little tight. We don't have to have two windows here. That's good. And the top over here, a little bit lighter. I'm gonna do another wash after this dry. Okay. Now on the other side, I just set a little gray color, a little bit more cooler. Get a little bit blue into here, like that. Just set a little color here first. Just a little suggestions. Like that. That's good. I'll take a look. Like this.
That's good. The roof coming over here and looking into the other side. I can raise the roof on this side a little bit taller if I need to. Okay, now I'm also going to tap a little color for the dark tree next to the house. To mix a dark color, you have to have enough red and blue color. That's good, like that. Let's see. Make sure you leave enough gap suggestion for the sky. So I'm gonna get a little bit yellow color, have a little feeling of green. Just think about the shapes. So that's good. Now I come to the other side. Take a look at the trees on this side. Think about the shapes. Now the sky is already dry, already ready. So I'm going to take a look. Has some light colors on the top of the tree. Just think about shapes. Use the side of the brush, move it like that. So when you have a brush, make sure you know the personality of the brush. Like that. That should be tall enough. I'm going to have a little bit yellow, a little bit blue. So maybe the top has a little bit more feeling of the brighter green color. Okay, like that. Now I come to this side. And we're gonna make some darker color after. So think about screen-eyed. That. That's good. Now I'm gonna make some darker color over here. Have a little color, a little bit lighter too, on the top. Good. Now I'm gonna add some darker color. The blue and the red color. That's pretty dark. Okay. I'm gonna come here and the bottom. A little bit darker as the shadow side. You don't need to mix them all together. Let them softly blend together. That's fine. Now over here, there's leave a little bit lighter area here too, like that. Okay, now I'm gonna start add a little red color and start painting as the tree trunk. A little bit yellow. Okay, that's good. Come to this tree. I'm gonna have coming like this. It will be big enough. Like that. Okay, there's a bigger tree trunks over here. Okay. Like that. Okay, now come to this tree. The bottom can be a little bit darker. A little dry brushes. That's fine. Okay, now I'm also going to add a little bit suggestions. Okay, make it a little bit lighter in the middle of the row, like that. And I'm going to decide to make the green color a little bit, feel a little bit more solid, a little bit darker. I'm going to take the yellow color, a little blue colors. That's good. Now I'm going to have this color put on the top. That's good. Like that. You can always come back on the later step too. Okay, that's good. Now I come back to walking into the house. Now use this smaller size calligraphy brush. Now I'm gonna walk into the rooftop. This the perfect color. Okay. Like that. Like that. That's good. And the other roof on this side. And I'm gonna just make the whole shadow side a little bit darker first. Okay, a little bit more blue color. The house is the focal point, so it's okay to give a little bit more attention to it. And now on this side, I'm going to add a little blue color for the door but should not be so dark. So can it compare with, I should not compare with the similar colors, similar darkness as the shadow side. Okay, that's good. Now I'm gonna add a little bit this warm color, and I'm gonna at the bottom over here, I'm gonna make it a little bit, overlay it a little bit, and also use this color to suggest this shape of the windows, like that. Like that, and the middle over here, there's the window, and the top over here. That's good. Like that. There you go. And maybe a little bit coming into this window. A little bit blue color, like this. That's good. So make this as more as together as a whole shape. Okay, have some small branches. Like that. Okay, maybe a little bit darker color. Also at the bottom over here. That's all right. Now also at the same time, I'm gonna lift up a little color over here, a little bit lighter. That's good. Have a little bit brown color, yellow and red. Okay, a little more like an orange color. Set it into here. Now this is good. Now I come back to take a look at the house. First, I'm going to set a little bit details in the light side. Just a little bit suggestions. That's good. Like that. And a lot of suggestions on this window. And take a look at the door over here. Okay. A little bit blue. That's fine. Like that. And set a little bit detail at the corner here. Now take a look at the roof. The roof looks just fine. And then take a look on this side. Okay. Some perspective. Like that. Some suggestions, a little bit suggestions. That's fine. Now take a look at the bottom over here. There's the front entrance. Like that. Also want to give it a little bit textures on the wall over here. That's good enough. On the shadow side, I decided to make it even a little bit darker. Make sure there is enough contrast. Like that. Now I'm gonna soften it. Okay, on the windows, I still can have a little bit variations. The top glass and compared to the bottom glass. Okay, now I'm going to set a little detail on the top of the lens. Okay. Yeah, here you go. Some darker. Like that. And over here. That's good. A little bit over here too. Give the illusion of the catch the shadow. And the top over there, I can have a little bit lighter color here. But when you're facing to the light, it always should have a little bit feeling of this warm colors. Okay, right over here. Like that. That's fine. Okay, the top over here I have a little bit blue. Okay. Now, let's look back to the sky. The sky good enough. And I'm going to use this 1-inch flat brush. I'm going to see. I'm going to have this area a little bit softened. Maybe the top of the sky I can have a little bit blue. So I'm going to take the clean blue colors on this side, add a little water. Okay, I'm going to add a little blue color here on the top. Add the same thing over here, like that. So I'm going to wait until the painting dry before I lift up the mask, and then this painting, consider, is pretty close to finish now. Okay, add a little bit at the bottom over here. Okay, this painting is finished.